Today I've come to Hemyock and I'm going to walk up to Culmstock Beacon. So it's about a 6 mile circular walk, and you join me walking over. It's called Mill Hayes Bridge. Nice view down the valley there. So I'm going to try and beat the rain. Some more rain, surprise surprise, is forecast late on this afternoon. It's looking pretty grim already. So there's the river that the bridge is crossing. I'm not sure what this river is called actually, but yeah, it's flowing pretty high. There's been so much water over the last few weeks, just everywhere saturated. Anyway, let's get up to that beacon. Okay, there's the bridge we just crossed down there. So this is the Colne Valley beneath us, and that river must be the River Colne we crossed. But now it's kind of like pretty much just a steady climb up to Culmstock Beacon. Here comes a van, better get out of the way. Wow, look at all the snowdrops, man. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean that's a real sign that spring is well and truly on the way. That's a song thrush singing away up there. And sorry, but it's always worth stopping, just listening to that beautiful song for a few moments before you carry on walking to wherever it is you're going. Well, I lost my balance in this mud, but that little chap is a goldcrest, and the reason I stopped is because it's a tiny little bird, and they're usually pretty hard to see because they're in the very, very tops of the trees, but that one was quite low down. But yeah, unfortunately at a key moment I lost my balance, so that was that. Well, I'm walking through this lovely set of woodlands, and this particular section is called Colne Valley Hill. Now it does lead on to another set of woods called Colne Valley Plantation, and once we clear these woods we should be out in the open and then be able to head up to the beacon. But yeah, really nice, beautiful set of woods. God, look at this fungus on the tree. I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice, but it's like a strange orangey yellow. I've no idea what it's called. But yeah, just this one tree's got it on. Wow. Okay, this is the inside of the beacon. And there's a hole in the roof, all become clear. There's a lookout slot there, there's the door, and there's a lookout slot there. Amazing views. Bear with, I'll try and do a bit of an explanation, which I'm not very good at. You can see what an amazing view and vantage point this place has got. You can see for miles. So this beacon basically dates back to Elizabethan times, and it was here when there was a threat from the Spanish Armada invading the UK, and it's a chain of beacons dotted throughout the country. So when the beacons on the coastline saw the Spanish Armada approaching, they'd light their beacons and it'd be like a chain reaction. So the guys here would hoist the beacon set like 2 bonfires through that hole in the roof and shine it so everyone around here could see, like an alarm call, and they'd rush to their local parish churches, assemble, and then make their way to where the Armada was approaching. That's basically it. In a roundabout sort of way. But yeah, 1500s that was built. Right, Culmstock Beacon is behind me now, and just to the north is this area here. More lovely views, but this part of the land I'm walking over at the moment is called Blackdown Common. So I'm going to walk along its back kind of thing, and when I get to the end of this pathway I'll swing a sharp right and then kind of retrace my steps back to Hemlock. So I'm at the northern point of Blackdown Common, so we came from over that direction. So Culmstock Beacon is sort of just behind those trees, and we walked along and reached there. And yeah, just here, a lovely view. I've had a quick look. So this is Sanford Point, and just go to this little area here. So yeah, so the GoPro probably is not going to pick it up, but got distant hills of Dartmoor. It's the M5 whizzing through the countryside there, and the town just through there is Wellington. I was going to do a loop back, but there's a main road I don't want to negotiate, and it's so nice up here. I'm just going to retrace my steps. This place would certainly be worth a visit in the summer when it's much drier. The smells of the heather up here of a warm summer's evening must be amazing, and I reckon there'd be hardly any light pollution either. So a clear night with like a moonless clear night, the stars would be spectacular. Anyway, I'm now heading back to Hemlock. There's Hemlock in the distance. So I didn't see this on the way across, on the way out. Yeah, River Culm. You've got crayfish in there, trout, kingfishers. Looks spectacular. But yeah, anyway, I'm just about back. So ended up as 10 miles, about 1,000 feet of climbing, which, considering we went up to a viewpoint, Culmstock Beacon, it's pretty mild really. But anyway, great walk. As I say though, I reckon it would definitely be worth coming back here in the summer. I think it'd be spectacular. Anyway, I've had a good time, even though, and I've stayed dry, which is a bonus. So yeah, been a great walk.